Cub Sox.
Yeah,
I
I know.
mean,
I didn't know. I don't know. Do you want me to
did you
lead
even know what
or?
happened? I mean, I can't
Well, I'm
remember.
well aware. I'm well aware of what
No, I know,
happened.
but I can't remember a Cub Sox series that had any less buzz than this one. I mean, both teams were 9-13 coming into it.
Oh, there's been plenty of Cubs Sox series where the teams have both had losing
It's
records,
been a while though.
but
I mean,
not having the amount. The part of it's the time of year when I feel
well,
like
that's what I was
every
gonna say.
time they do this series in
So
May.
I'm right. Less buzz. Now you're agreeing with me. The
No,
weather is
I was
shitty. Early May,
I was
midweek.
disagreeing with the records. They both had crummy records before
Mm.
and played each other, but those games have had more buzz because it was warm out. It was nice out. People were excited to be at the ballpark.
They keep
I
doing this shit like
I don't blame. Yeah,
early
I don't.
May, midweek, 2-game series. This used to be 3-game series on weekends. That's when it was a fucking blast. No matter how good the teams were, it
Right.
was always spirited. And this is, game two we'll get into eventually. Game two was far more entertaining. Game one was absolutely miserable. The weather was fucking horrible. The 30-mile-an-hour winds, like consistent winds, rain, drizzle,
I mean,
wind
when
chills in the 30s.
when both of those Sox hitters were accidentally plunked because he was having trouble gripping the ball.
Yeah, Keegan Thompson.
Yeah, but now Keegan Thompson, we all know, has already been suspended once this year for the hitting Andrew McCutchen in the Pittsburgh game, but there was all sort of precedent for that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going there.
What I was wondering if you're going to go there or not, because Tim Anderson didn't look too pleased, which, I mean, no one's going to be pleased about getting hit. But
well, he hit the home run so earlier. That was his initial reaction, but then I feel like he kind of was like, yeah, okay, whatever, and walked to first. He didn't
escalate from there, so I think you're right.
Yeah, I think he quickly realized, like, this guy just got hit ahead of me. This guy can't grip the ball right now. And Stone was right. Stone was like, I bet the next pitch he throws is like way outside, and it was. So, yeah, I mean, at that point, though, you got to question, like, should they just stop the game?
Well, it wasn't to the point where the field was dangerous, mainly because it's a Roger Bosser field, of course, on the north side, as it is on the south side, but it just looked miserable. Nobody wanted to be out there. There were few fans. Most of the fans were in the bleachers, which maybe we should get to now. The bleachers. I mean, that was my most entertaining moment of the night, was the fight that happened, a Cubs on Cubs fight in the bleachers, but
that took place in Jello.
Yeah, it felt like it was the most. I thought at first it was being filmed in slow motion, or that they were fighting underwater, or something was going on. But some very overserved, very overweight Cubs fans somehow needed to fight each other. One dude lost his belt, or he didn't have a belt, or whatever. And that became quite obvious as his pants were mostly coming down. I think my favorite moment of the fight was the guy in the foreground eventually just kept yelling, "That guy's my ride home! That guy's my ride home!" So I'm guessing that guy had to spend the night in the bleachers, because he definitely did not get a ride home from those dudes. I think your comment was the funniest about the security.
Yeah, they kind of just were like, we'll just let this play out.
I think that's kind of standard, because I mean, they're not deputized. They don't have weapons. They can't handcuff anybody. They can't club anybody over the head.
The Sox have off-duty police officers. I know that for a fact.
They do,
from talking with them. So those guys
get some slow security there too.
Those guys get in there once they get down there. So,
okay.
But remember, they have cops, because remember when we were sitting down against the fence and he came over to us, he talked to every table and said, "Hey, make sure you guys have a fun time, but keep it clean. I'm an off-duty police officer, and I don't feel like working tonight."
I forgot about that. No, I thought you meant we had gotten into fisticuffs, so we met the cops there or something.
No,
I don't remember
no.
that.
Remember the time we beat each other senseless?
I like to drink, but I don't think I've had a blackout experience in the
No.
snow. But maybe I did.
Maybe. I've fallen asleep.
Well, congratulations to your Sox winning game one, 3-1. I don't know if there's other parts of that miserable game you wanna discuss.
It went like it went.
Dramatic
I mean,
pause. Wow.
well, I mean, it's like the wind's blowing in 23 miles an hour from
Yeah.
left. Tim hit the home run, the only part of the
I was
ballpark you could
shocked.
possibly hit a home run in. The only great moment of that game, which you probably didn't get to see because you've been watching these on our Key Network.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it made it out there, but Dylan Cease was mic'd up for the game. And when Tim came out to the plate, he was talking with Giolito, and Giolito said, "What do you think is going to happen here?" And he literally said, "I think he's going Oppo over the Sloan sign.
Wow.
Oppo Field home run over the Sloan sign," which is exactly what Tim did. It was really freaking funny to see that played back. That was some funny shit there. But
Hilarious.
I mean,
Word Hole Media.